guys, it's Hollie here with PlayStation Access, and I'm with Rob.
Hello.
And guess what, Rob? We're talking about Final Fantasy.
15, to be precise, because we've played it, or you've played it, and
Yeah.
I've watched you play it, and here it is.
This is literally me playing it on PS4.
Yep.
Actually at E3 as well. Like, me and Rob had to pull apart the entire Square Enix booth to plug this in to get this footage for you. But I'm pretty excited because I love 15 so far.
Here you are, kicking some ass.
Yeah.
Explain to us what we're doing in this little tiny slice of the game, then, Hollie.
This is actually the stage demo that was shown at E3.
Yep.
So we are going to fight Titan. So at the moment, it's just Noct and Gladys, and we're just on our way to go.
Gladiolus. Look at his sword.
Gladiolus is a boss, but he's no Ignis. So I'm just putting that out there.
So how has the combat changed since Duske? Because the last time, well, I've played the Platinum demo, which had, you know, the newer combat in it, but we've not really had control of Noctis since Duske.
I would say that, like, so Platinum Demo gave an almost Kingdom Hearts-esque vibe to the combat system. It was fluid and gentle and gave some scope to what you could do. This particular demo just then sort of took it to the next level. It felt like
Look how tired he
grown
is.
up. Like, you got the combos just like you did in Platinum Demo, where when you change on the D-pad, change what you do, warp strikes. Look at Titan.
He's
now look
massive.
at this. Look at this. And like he's moving. He's breathing.
Oh man, he is. It's great, isn't it?
Like-
So you've not activated the fight yet. You have to go over that.
No, I'm going to
marker.
do that now for you. But the combat system is feeling really good. You can now do a thing when you hit L1. You can pull up like a special menu. And basically, Prompto, Ignis, and Gladius have a special attack each.
Yeah.
And it charges. But you can use it whenever you want. You can use all three in one go if you really want.
So
but
is
then
this
all three
kind
will
of
charge.
similar to using like squad powers in Mass Effect type
Yeah,
thing?
you know what?
just,
It is. Yeah.
You just command them to do like their special. Wow, he smashed you there.
But look at that though. I warp striked and like it didn't take any damage.
Nice. Well timed.
Thank you very much. So the first part of this demo,
He needs to cut his toenails, doesn't he?
it's really disgusting. The first part of this
feet.
is that we're waiting for Ignis and Prompto to arrive. So Noct is just meant to be like just holding fort.
Yeah.
That's all we're trying to do here is just to block and to parry until
Parrying
like
is
people come and help us.
Big, rocky Titan feet.
Oh, it's so pretty.
So what I love about Final Fantasy 15 is how massive the summons are. I mean, we saw Ramu in Duske, huge. We saw a bit of Leviathan in the Platinum demo. We saw a sneak peek of Titan as well in the Platinum demo. But here he is, and this is like God of War-esque, isn't it? It's like you're a
massive.
man fighting a mountain.
That's it. That's what Titan's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if we have to fight them to then obtain them, like Final Fantasy VIII style.
I mean, in Duske you get Ramu just by touching a stone. But again, we're not sure if that's indicative of the final game, how you'll actually obtain Ramu, whether that was just for Duske.
Yeah.
It looks like, I think this is a slice from the actual game.
I feel more confident this is a slice from the actual game.
Look at this bit.
Look at this bit is my favourite. And then I'm like, oh my god, get away, he's coming, warp
It's
strike.
like a real action set piece, isn't it?
Oh, look at that. But that warp strike at the end, that was me. And I was just like, I'm running out of space, and I'll just warp myself.
Nice. I love Warp. It's so good.
It looks so pretty. It's
Yeah.
really smooth. So this is like, we're now down into more of the main bit of the battle. So again, it still starts with a bit of blocking and parrying because we're still waiting for the others to arrive.
Yeah.
Like that's super important to remember. This is the bit you saw in the demo where you're having to sort of avoid his arm. And really the idea is for this bit, it's still sort of coming up telling you to block, but later on it won't. And you are literally just watching to see where this giant beast is flailing.
Man, how does he block that with that sword? We're getting a little bit of the
Badass.
menu there. Man, oh, it's so epic. It's
Look at that.
warping onto his knuckle. That was great.
And Titan just looks. Just look at that. What an incredible beast.
Man, it's got a shard of city through his eye.
I love these things.
Man, it's huge.
So there's me just blocking again.
Like, how does he do that with just a sword?
So you can
It's
see
insane.
some like other mobs sort of just around on the floor.
Yeah.
You can actually just ignore those. They will do some damage to you, but actually Titan's swipes will
So
take
we're
them out.
actually starting to kick his ass now. You're using Blizzara here.
Yeah, no, look at this.
And I love how it affects the environment. It's
how far-
amazing. So Noctis is covered in frost because you've just used the Blizzara spell.
Yeah, look how amazing that is. So this is the bit you kind of saw in the demo with the arm swipes. Basically, it's up to you to really just keep your
Good
eyes
parry.
on where he.
Look at his hair. His hair's got little bits of frost in it still. And there are ships in the air now.
Apparently, someone was telling me that when you use fire, like in the full game, and it's near the rest of your teammates, they'll be like, "Ooh, that's hot, that's hot, that's hot," and like trying to move away. And like that for me is just
That's
like
wicked. I mean, the combat is such a departure, isn't it, from anything we've seen in Final Fantasy before.
It is.
There are lots of people worried that it's almost too action-based, but there's,
You know what?
there's a load of strategy involved as well. It's not just a hack and slash by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, it feels really, really deep. There's a lot going on, but genuinely, like, when you get to know someone like Tabata-san, and I've been very lucky to talk to him on a few occasions, that man, I do believe in Tabata-san, and I do believe in his vision.
I believe in Tabata-san.
And I feel good. So you just
here's
see me now,
Prompto doing whatever he does.
And I'm just showing this because, like, I don't actually need to use a potion.
No, you've got loads of health, Hollie.
I was like, I haven't actually done this, so I'll just prove that we can go into these menus. But then you saw them, that was that hand swipe, and then I just used my warp to go through it. And there again, where if I hadn't warped, that arm would have swung and it would have taken me out.
Look at the smoke effects. It looks great. He's ready to be killed, I think,
so
now.
this is it now. This is where we're going to try and go in, and we're going to try and... I use
Vulnerable.
another one of these just so that I can show how great everyone looks when they're frosty.
Blizzara, it is awesome. I mean, that's not even high-level ice magic. Imagine what Blizzarga's going to look like.
Oh my god. And just, like, imagine, like, Demi.
Assuming Demi is in the
Oh,
game.
come on, it's Final Fantasy. Demi has to be in the game.
Ultima, what's Ultima going to look like?
Oh my god. Or even just, like, life.
Full life.
Full life. Oh my god. Sorry. I'm having a Final Fantasy moment. So again, you see that I didn't dodge in time and I got hit and taken out.
Man, just the scale of these fights is, if Titan looks like this, what's Bahamut going to look like?
Oh my god.
Are you going to have to fight Bahamut?
Oh
Are you going to have to fight
Shiva?
Ifrit and Shiva and... I mean, I can only guess what summons are in the game. We know Ramuh's in it, we know Titan's in it.
We've seen Levi.
Leviathan's in it.
I'd say, Carbuncle to me has always been... I'm a Final Fantasy VIII fan, so I still call them Guardian Forces. I'm really sorry, that's a bad habit.
GFs.
I still refer to them as GFs. But Carby was always a GF in Final Fantasy, so I'd be really, like, shocked if he wasn't. So this last
Lock onto Titan's arm and destroy it with Blizzara. Well, you've used Blizzara.
Here we go. Here we go. Now we're all just pelting him. Look how frosty Ignis is.
So you kind of throw spells, don't you, as well? They're like items that you throw.
They're like bombs. They look like physical things that you
Finish
use to
him
lob.
off.
Go on.
Oh, there we go.
Shattered.
That's done him.
Shattered Titan's arm.
So you've got to freeze the rock and then shatter the ice.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Wow, there we go. That is our brief glimpse of Final Fantasy 15 gameplay.
This is it on PS4. This is me playing, so I'm really sorry it wasn't great, but that's me on the show floor trying to do my very best for you.
But I think you did well.
Thank you, Rob.
beat a mountain, Hollie.
I beat Titan.
You beat a mountain into submission.
But there you go, guys. I suppose just stay tuned if you just love video games and Final Fantasy as much as me and Rob, because there's actually more Final Fantasy coming up.